Hey guys, this is ChaosFX back once again. This is it. This is the main event, so to speak. I am getting ready to post some of my PvP videos. I went ahead and did the whole guide. If you didn't see that, check it out. It is the culmination of why I started this in the first place. You know, kind of shows you how to play a heavy armor launcher in general in PvP. Now, the reason I'm making this kind of intro to this is simply because that guide was for everybody. That is for launchers in general, but it doesn't really, you know, it's not really personal. This is going to go into stuff about me personally, like just to answer some questions you might have preemptively about my playstyle or anything like that. Just so that I can answer more questions about you guys than about myself. Not that I don't mind, you know, if you have comments or questions, feel free to ask why I do stuff, what's going on. But hopefully this video addresses a lot of that so that we can focus on getting me and you guys better at this game. I don't think I've reached a peak. I think you can always be better at this. Gotta be other combos or strategies out there. And I certainly have my shortcomings as a player. You know, theory crafting's great, but the execution is what counts. So that's basically my thoughts on that. So let's go ahead and get into this. I am level 70. Like I said before, levels matter a lot. They give you extra HP and all that stuff. So even, you know, all things equal, you can't really be expected to beat somebody who's 40 levels above you. I mean, you could, but you shouldn't be shocked when they have the seemingly handicap of double your HP, because that's what they have. Anyway, so I talked about that at greater length in the guide. I'm not going to go back into that, but I do not have gear at the moment. I've got a level 7 cannon. It's just the epic. I know there's stronger ones out now, or soon, once that new patch comes in, but this one is the level 60 epic, so at least I'm in level 60 gear. So I've got all my level 60 epic gear, but as far as pluses go, all I have is a level 7 cannon and level 5 and level 6 on 2 pieces of armor, or plus level. Plus 5 and plus 6 on 2 pieces of armor, and then nothing else. I don't have anything on my sub-weapons, I don't have any, or sub-items. I don't have anything on my magic defense, so no extra pluses there. So as far as the ceiling goes, I am nowhere near it on that. There's a lot more I could do to really improve my overall power. I do, however, have full rare avatars now, so I think I've got just about as much, I guess you could call that utility. I have attack speed, extra skills. I have extra rising shot, extra Marilyn Rose. Really great for launching, because obviously PvP is about getting them in the air when you're a launcher. And so that helps there. It's definitely great. But as far as my pure attack and defense, gear will help that. I should get more HP, more strength, if I can get some out-of-burst strength and stuff like that. That'll increase all of my skills by a pretty devastating margin. So right now I'm basically playing in pretty much what anybody would be playing in PvP if they had full rares and no gear. So that's where I am there. My build also kind of seems important. I'm not actually a PvP launcher, per se. I could do some things better, but I prefer to keep all of my PvE capacity so that not only am I, you know, not worthless, it would be very hard, even a fully PvP spec'd out launcher, to be worthless in PvE. We're just so so like skill driven for it. All of our skills are excellent. But I mean, I have full awakening. You saw, if you took a look at that PvE video that I did, I clean house pretty well in PvE. There's you know, a couple of damage moves I didn't get for the sake of getting, you know, steep slide and rising shot, but I think I've incorporated some of my PvE PvP skills into PvE enough that, you know, steep slide is actually kind of paying for itself as far as giving me time to get my cooldowns back and stuff. But anyway, so I wanted to let you guys know that I am in fact a hybrid. This means I can do anything, everything in the game. I don't need multiple skill builds or anything like that. Everything is available to me and I can use it all. That is important. I'm not going to get into my build specifically here. If you guys want, I can get into more detail on that later, but I feel like it's too long to stretch this video out. I am in heavy armor. That's important as well. I am not in leather or anything like that. Not that there's really anything wrong with, you know, leather. I do look down on the cancels a lot. If you're going to be in leather, I still expect you to charge your laser. I still expect you to use full flame pillars. I still expect you to fully charge extruders and whatnot. I don't think leather is any excuse to just use your skills terribly. If you don't fire every shot in your Gatling when you do that, then something's wrong with you. Anyway, so I actually had one recently. We in a match I was playing a really good leather launcher. I don't think she was a cancel launcher. She was just leather. Was asking me why I wasn't heavy armor. I mean, our first fight, was like a one-on-one, and it was really hard for me to keep pace with her because she kept dodging everything. But you know, when she asked, you know, what's up? Why are you using that? It actually became evident to her. I remember it because I got to answer it in gameplay, which is the best kind of answer you can give somebody is, hey, watch this. We had a level 10 weapon master with a plus 11 gram just completely roll her in one combo. I think I screwed her up with some like Gatling from across the screen or something. So she wasn't able to dodge. She got caught in a combo she couldn't avoid, which might happen for any number of reasons. No matter what you think on that, you know, you can't dodge forever. You're eventually going to get hit. And he just one-comboed her to death. It was a brawl, so the same round, he comes after me, gets me in the same combo 3 times, and I'm still alive and kicking, fighting back. So that kind of was the answer to her question. She kind of saw I was doing, you know, about 3 to 4 times her damage, plus I was surviving, you know, at least 3 times the punishment she could. So that's the main reason I use heavy armor. I don't really consider leather launcher armor. It's gunner armor, and if you want to, you know, stay a gunner forever, that's fine by me. But the extra strength, the extra defense especially, is worth it in my book, because it just gives you so much extra HP, so much more of a chance in a fight if you have time. You know, I've never played this guy before, but considering our healths, I'm going to win, because I have so much more HP than him, and bam, he's dead, I win. It's so nice to be at, you know, 20% health and still be alive and kicking. Just be like, yeah, no problem, I got this. Match isn't over yet. Anywho, so let's talk about the matches. I play a lot of brawls, a lot of them. They are my favorite. I find one-on-one to be not very challenging anymore. I mean, I don't want to sound condescending or anything like that, but playing people one-on-one means it's just them. And all of my moves are at my disposal. No one can screw it up. I'll never have to abort. And probably most important of all, I won't be able to fire a laser at 2 people fighting each other and kill them. What's the fun in PvPing if you can't do that? So obviously I really enjoy team games. I really enjoy team deathmatch. Haven't played that in a really long time, but that is super fun because even if people focus fire you, like they will if you're a launcher in team games, you come right back and, you know, kill 5 people and your team wins because of all those nice extra lives you get in team deathmatch. Anyway, Brawl for me is a lot of fun because it kind of keeps that one life thing that Team Deathmatch doesn't have, and at the same time, you'll get yourself into situations, especially if you win too much, where people will start teaming up on you. And nothing will sharpen your skill more than to fight 2 Weapon Masters at the same time, or a Berserker and a Crusader at the same time. And yes, it helps. It's not as hard as it could be. It could be a team game where it's truly a 2-on-1 and they can't hurt each other. So it's important to note that it's not the hardest possible thing you could do. But it is really hard to try to pit people against each other and come out of it alive. So I like it. I feel like it keeps my skills razor sharp, especially when I'm fighting these really high level people. And that's the other thing about the matches. I won't leave a match just because I'm completely outmatched. I might do it sometimes depending, like if I can't get 70% off this guy after like 5 rounds, I'll leave. But, you know, I'm usually able to put him up with the best of them, even without gear, which makes me look forward to the gear. I mean, I hope I'm not really disappointed because, like, I end up getting gear and I'm not any better. I'm the same at everything as I was before. But barring that, I really think extra gear will make me, you know, seriously stronger. I can put up with the best of them, so, you know, my win rate might not be great. It's still 34%. I've got a ton more wins. You can see I am ranked 4. When I got back after my little break, I was only Gladiator 1, and I've only been playing about 2 weeks, and I'm already Gladiator 4. I don't actually play that much. That's about a rank a day that I played, like a PvP session. About 1 or 2 days, tops. So this is going to take longer. This will probably take 2 or 3 days of PvPing to get to rank 5. But I don't feel like I've peaked yet. I'm very steadily gaining experience. I go into, you know, rank 7 to 10 Gladiator people fights, and I win about 1/3 of the matches, which is enough to constantly increase your rank, especially at this low level. So, not done by any means, making good progress, but what was I saying? This was about the types of fights.